Hey, welcome in or welcome back. This is Sound Wisdom Tarot. I'm Shannon Rose Scott, and this is your love reading regarding the current person on your mind. Okay, so this could mean a person. Oh, cards are already talking. This could mean someone you are like you've just connected with, or it could mean someone that you've been in a relationship with for a long time, but it's someone that you've been thinking about. Okay. Oh, wow. Fascinating. You've got, as your overall energy of this reading, we have tested and trust. Your strengths and weaknesses are being tested in this relationship. And trust, you need to have trust in a relationship in order for it to flourish. Wow. Take that in for a moment, collective. Okay? Your strengths and weaknesses are being tested. Both of them. Right? Both your strengths and your weaknesses. And you need to have trust for a relationship to flourish. So right away, I'm getting like a story here that there's some big trust issues going on with you and your person. And because you're the one tuning in, I feel like it's going on with you, okay? Where you're having a hard time trusting your person. And this is bringing out your weaknesses and giving you the opportunity to find your strengths. I also want to let you know that I pulled a different card right at the beginning of the reading already for myself as an overall insight into your story, and we have seek hidden treasure. Seek the hidden treasure. Yes. So as you're being tested here, right? You're not being tested just because the divine wants to like, I'm going to test you, right? No, it's like to help you find the treasure. It looks like you want to find and build trust with your person. I'm getting the message that you need to practice trust. You need to practice trusting. This doesn't mean letting people walk all over you. It doesn't mean ignoring red flags, if there are signs of red flags. But sometimes, even when there aren't red flags, because of past experiences, people can learn to stop trusting. And that just creates problems where there aren't problems, right? And I feel like you're being tested right now to learn trust in your relationship. And you can learn how to trust again, but you actually have to practice trust-based thoughts. You need to start putting out there to the universe that you are wise enough to recognize red flags. And you are ready for a relationship that is trustworthy. Yeah, I want you to start like telling yourself, I always recognize red flags, so I can trust. I can practice trust right now. Because there aren't any. There aren't any red flags. I want you to start telling yourself things like, I am worthy of someone I can trust. I trust myself and my feelings to recognize love. I am attracting a trustworthy person. I always start like framing it in the law of manifestation principles, which is things like, I always attract trustworthy people. I only attract trustworthy people. Even if your old story was not that, right? You don't want to keep telling the old story. Because if you keep telling your old story of like, oh, I can't trust anyone, everyone always cheats on me, whatever your old story is, guess what? You're just going to keep creating new experiences of that old story because that's what you've been telling your brain. And your brain will seek out the things that match what you're telling it. So you got to start saying things like, I only attract trustworthy people. I am confident in my ability to recognize red flags if there are some. I am only attract trustworthy people now. That's a sign of your strength being tested as well as your weakness. I can tell this is going to be a big one. This is going to be a big one, this reading. Okay, so let's get into it. Spirit guides, high divine, intergalactical beings, and angel guides, keep helping me connect, please, to the spirit guides of my collective tuning in. Go ahead, my collective, and hit that like button. Make sure you've subscribed to my channel so you can keep receiving messages like this. And by the way, I have a whole playlist now dedicated to these love readings for current partner. Thank you, Spirit. I also have playlists dedicated for all different kinds of love relationships, as well as career, messages from the other side, and your soul purpose life path. So make sure to check those out, and do make sure you've subscribed so that you do get notified when new readings come out. But here we go, collective. You've got wow. Whew. Okay, yeah, a lot going on here. Definitely, you've been feeling like you're not enough. Okay, this is a major theme in relationships, but we don't need to keep telling this story, friends, okay? But in your relationships, you've been frustrated. You've had a lack of confidence. You've self-sabotaged. That's that kind of weakness being tested, right? You've self-sabotaged things a lot. There's been jealousy issues. There's been fear and ego. Okay, but that is your old story. We got some other really wonderful things coming your way. We have talking. Okay, so someone's interested in conversing with you more. An awaited message is about to arrive. Okay, from this person on your mind, I feel. It could come in the form of a text, a call, an email, or actually like meeting up. But it's time to start talking, and this talking is about to come through. So it's especially important that you start practicing now trust. Okay, because trust is needed for a relationship to flourish. Right? It's time to start telling a new story. Not this not enough storyline. That's from the past. It's important that you recognize when you have these thoughts, though, and that you don't berate yourself for having them, right? So because guess what? You've been telling that story for some time, right? For a minute. It's been a minute that you've been telling that story. And so when these storylines come up again, these feelings of being frustrated, of lacking confidence, of feeling jealous, of being afraid, instead of getting mad at yourself even further and being like, oh, I'm still doing this. No, can you start to recognize this? Because this is how you change the story. Okay, you'll be like, oh, okay, I just caught myself like feeling jealous for what? For what reason? I feel like that's an old story. Okay, I recognize that I was having those thoughts, and I'm going to tell myself a new story now. I am worthy of my love's dedicated attention. I am good enough just as I am. I only attract trustworthy people. I not only set the bar, I am the bar. Right? I love that one. That's one of my favorites. I don't only set the bar, I am the bar. Right? Yes, you are enough. You are more than enough. You are the bar. You are the bar, baby. Okay? So, I want you to catch these thoughts and name them, right? And congratulate yourself for recognizing them. Oh, I'm having that fear-based thought again. Oh, I'm having a thought about not being good enough. I caught it. Good for me. Even though right now I believe that thought, I am willing to practice a different thought. It's time to seek the hidden treasure. Can you seek the hidden treasure even in the muck of that not good enough thoughts? Can you use the fact that you've practiced those thoughts so much to now like seek the treasure of being able to recognize them and change them? Change the story. Because when talking comes through, right, you don't want to be stuck in your old storytelling. You want to be ready to engage in this conversation in a way that will be helpful, in a way that will actually, right, because it's going to test. This conversation is going to test your strengths and your weaknesses. Practice trust. Now lightning, we've got lightning, sudden change. This conversation could bring sudden change, shocking news. Oh, a surprise, an epiphany. I love this one. This is like the Tower card, and the Tower card's actually a great thing, okay? The Tower is wonderful because the Tower takes away, and in this case, lightning, takes away that which wasn't working so that we can build anew, right? And this is what was not working, the not enough storyline of your past. This sudden change, this shocking news that's coming in this form of some sort of message that's coming your way, it's going to lead to big transformation and yes, upheaval, okay? Again, your strengths and your weaknesses will be tested. But look at this. We got heart with a key, welcoming love, meeting the one, meeting the one. Yes, you're about to meet your one. Or if you've already met them, like it's going to get consolidated. Open your heart. Okay, getting together. This is actually perfect. You can give the key to your heart. Okay. Because we have wedding rings, union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. So whether you believe in marriage or not, this is just a sign of like a higher level commitment with your person. And you've tuned into this reading because you have a current person on your mind. I think you want to give them your heart. You want to give them the key to your heart. This is confirmation you can. Wow. Okay. Do we ask for some minor themes, please? Yes, we do. Spirit, please give me some minor themes regarding this relationship. Okay, we got freedom. Yeah, love sets you free. Love sets you free. It's time to feel like you're lighter than air instead of feeling not enough. Oh my goodness. Now the cards are jumping. What just came out? What just came out, please, Spirit? Children, innocence, fun, childlike. Okay, so this could be a sign that you want to have children with this person, that you already have children with this person, that you already have children, that one of you already has children, whether or not together or not. Or it could just simply mean that you need to bring in childlike innocence and fun. It's like it's time to approach this relationship with kind of beginner's mind, the way children can bring a beginner's mind to new experiences. They don't hold on to all these things that have happened to them in the past the way we do as adults, right? And so it's time to let go of that old story of not being good enough and bring this innocence, childlike fun back into your love relationship. All right, I like it. I like it, collective. So let's find out from the tarot now. Details. How you're showing up, how they're showing up. Okay, let's get into it. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right, Spirit. Let's rock this deck and find out what our collective, thank you, how they're showing up. Boom, I love it. You're showing up as the sun, my dear. Okay, and how do you view your person? Yeah, you're a little confused. 7 of Cups. What are your intentions towards them? You want equal give and take. And what are your actions towards them? The Hermit, okay. The Hermit. Is that a little bit of self-sabotage? Are you bringing yourself away in isolation? Perhaps for a good reason. We shall find out. A brand new deck so we can see if similar cards want to come out. But this is now your person, okay? And I'll dive into all of this deeper after I pull the cards. Okay, so how is your person showing up? Thank you, Spirit. Here we go. Your person is showing up as Queen of Pentacles and Nine of Cups. Interesting. How do they view you? Three of Wands. Adventure. They see you as an adventurer. They want to come towards you, but it looks like they're still just kind of holding back, looking at it all. Their intentions towards you. Ooh, Knight of Wands. Beautiful. Yeah, they want to come towards you. They do want to come towards you. And their action towards you. Seven of Pentacles. Interesting. Okay. Okay. So you right now are embodying that childlike innocence. You're ready. I'm going to read this first set of cards as you, but I should note that sometimes the energies are switched, okay? So if you feel like you're more the other one and this is your person, well, switch them up, okay? Place them where they belong. But I'm going to read that this is you. So you are right now in the energy of the sun. This is one of the best cards of the deck. This is super positive, bright. This is the card of being seen, allowing yourself to be in the spotlight. This is the exact opposite of that old storyline of being not enough. Yeah, this is like a card of knowing your worth and of actually showing up with all you have to share and be. This is wonderful. This is the new story you want to focus on. That you are worthy of being seen, that you're worthy of being in the spotlight, that you're worthy of being loved and adored, like these sunflowers, that you're bringing that like childlike, innocent, fun play to the relationship, and that you're ready for success. You're ready to have a successful relationship. You're a little confused about your person, though. You're confused if you can trust them, right? You're like, whoa, is my person a snake? Are they love? Are they going to give me a rose? Are they that higher form of love? Oh, are they going to bring me a tornado? Are they going to come, like, have my life come crashing down? Is it going to be successful? Are we going to have enough money to have what we need? You know, like you've got all these questions. This is bringing us back to that idea of your strengths and your weaknesses being tested, okay? And the Seven of Cups is a card inviting you to stop trying to think from your head, okay? The Seven of Cups, you can't make a choice here based on your head. You gotta come from your heart. Your heart, I point to my belly. But you've got to come from your intuitive wisdom, your belly, your heart. This is like your feelings. Cups are feelings. Trust issues come when we don't trust our feelings, right? When we try to like overthink things. That's one of those weaknesses being tested, the overthinking. And your strength, what you're trying to develop here, is the ability to feel your way into decisions. So you're feeling a little confused about your person because you still have some of these trust issues, and you're thinking too much. Okay, it's time to feel your way into it, and that means trusting the feelings also that tell you if it's not the right relationship for you. Sometimes we also know that. I know that in the past, I have done that, right? I haven't listened to my intuition when my intuition told me, no, this person's not right for me. And I've tried to stay in it. And that's when I feel like this. When I'm just like, oh, but sometimes they're loving, but sometimes they're a snake. Sometimes they bring me tornadoes. And sometimes they do this and that. right? When I've learned to trust my intuition quicker, right? When something doesn't feel right, and often our head can't make sense of it, but we just know. And I honor that. Oh, things go so much better. Your strengths and weaknesses are being tested. And it's important to tell the difference between overthinking, anxiety, self-sabotage, and intuition. Okay, so sometimes that overthinking, self-sabotage comes in. And that's when we get out of a relationship, when we should actually stay in it. And here you've got signs from the universe that wedding rings, being able to give your heart, giving the key to your heart. This is an opportunity to develop trust. Now, your intentions are to have equal give and take with this person. That's great. That's beautiful. Like, you're ready to feel enough, right? The person who doesn't feel good enough, they just overgive. Your new story is now to give and receive. Yes, you're no longer going to be that overgiver from that place of lack mentality, right? Of like feeling like you're not enough unless you overgive. Now you're telling a new story. No, I am willing to also receive, and I deserve to receive. Right now, your action, though, with your person is to take a bit of time to yourself. You're still like taking some time out. You're working hard on yourself. The hermit is someone who's kind of going through a night of the dark soul, right? Where they're learning to be good enough. Where they're learning how to be their own source of inner wisdom and inner light. Where they're learning to connect to that something higher for their source of wisdom and insight. Just be careful of staying there too long, though. But this is good. This could also be a bit of direction for you. That, yeah, because you're feeling a little confused, as you're trying to learn how to feel your decision instead of think it, spending some time alone is a good thing. Now your person is very confident. Your person is abundant. We've got Queen of Pentacles here. Gender doesn't matter, so if they're your king, that's fine. But your person is very independent. They're good at manifesting. They're very practical. And because of that, they've created some abundance in their life. They have what they need. And they're not only like financially abundant, they're also emotionally abundant and very self-sufficient. Okay, your person is super self-sufficient. And they see you, though, as someone they want to have an adventure with. They see you as someone they want to get out there and play. We had that childlike innocence and fun, right? They want to play. They want to get out into the water on a surfboard, whether you surf or not. For some of you, you might actually like know each other that way. For others of you, it's more of a metaphor, right? For getting out there and having fun, having adventure, living a little bit on the wild side, right? But right now, they see you as someone they want to have an adventure with, but it looks like you haven't totally started that yet. They're intending, though, to come towards you. They're intending to come towards you quickly. They have a lot of passion for you. This is the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Fire. Here we have 3 of Wands, 3 of Fire. So again, yeah, they got a lot of passion for you. They really are attracted to you, okay? They got adult-like passion for you, all right? And they want to come, again, look at how much fun this person is having playing. So for you tapping into that innocent, childlike nature, that would be really helpful in this relationship. That would help you also get out of your head and into your heart. As you spend some time in hermit mode, can you maybe also add in some play? All right? Because they're intending to have fun with you and a lot of passion and desire. And they want to come towards you quickly. But they're gonna, it looks like they're able to have some restraint because their action towards you is actually to nurture this relationship. Here we have 7 of Pentacles. They are willing to be patient, to bide their time. They're willing to give this relationship what it needs to grow. We have someone here taking care of a plant, and in this case, this represents your relationship, right? They're willing to feed it the right nutrients, give it enough sun and water to, like, they are ready to work on this with you. And that's good because you want to have give and take. It's time that you let yourself receive. So why is the Hermit card here? I want clarification on that. Why is my collective taking some time in hermit mode? You want to boss up. You want to become an empress. Okay, so yeah, you're just working on yourself. And here we have 3 of Pentacles. So you're in hermit mode because, yeah, you're really working on yourself. You're trying to boss up because you're ready to change this story. You're ready to change your storyline of feeling not enough to being not only a queen, but all 4 queens. You're ready to be the empress. The empress, she is the epitome of all 4 queens, okay? Where she is abundant, the queen of coins, the queen of pentacles. Where she is passionate and fiery, the queen of fire, the queen of wands. Where she has emotional wisdom, where she can choose from her heart instead of her head, the queen of cups, the queen of water. And where she thinks really clearly, right? No more of that overthinking. The queen of swords, the queen of air, the queen of thoughts. So you're really trying to work on it. 3 of Pentacles is like spending time working on the finer details. So yeah, this little hermit mode you're in is to make yourself the best person for yourself and for your partner. But first and foremost, yeah, for yourself, so that you can be the empress of your life. Okay, I like that. I like that. So you're still feeling a little confused. That's the issue. You're needing to practice trust. Your strengths and weaknesses are being tested. You need to make sure that you're choosing from your heart, not your head. You need to make sure that you're willing to receive as well as give. And you're learning how to boss up and make yourself the best possible person you can be. Your person here is independent. They're self-sufficient. Don't let their independence be an obstacle for you, okay? That's a great thing that they're independent. Just because they're independent doesn't mean you can't trust them, okay? I'm not seeing any cards here that show that you shouldn't trust them. In fact, like they've got so much love for you, right? And passion and desire. They see you as someone they want to have an adventure with. They're willing to work on it. This is their action towards you. They're going to take care of you and take care of this relationship. And I think they're coming in ready to tell you something very important. So let's find out, what is your challenge, what is your strength, and what is your advice? Challenge, please. Challenge, please. Oh, what just flipped up? It was this one, yeah. So your challenge, what is that? Oh, 4 of Cups. Okay. This is another card that reminds me a bit of the 7 of Cups, of choosing, right? Here in the 7 of Cups, you're like having trouble making a choice. Kind of, you're a little confused about your person. And now here, Four of Cups. It's like you keep being given opportunities with this person, and part of you is like, I don't know whether to take it or not. I don't know whether to take this opportunity. So this is your challenge. You keep kind of not taking the opportunity to be with this person. And again, that's from fear, right? That's that self-sabotage that is from the old story. And that's your challenge. You know this. You know this. Here's one more chance, right? Here's Spirit coming in again with the cup of love again. These other two cards kind of came with it. We've got Knight of Pentacles. Yeah. This is a stable love. This Knight of Pentacles is the most stable knight. So the knight is like kind of like your knight in shining armor. And we have that twice, okay? You have Knight of Fire and now Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Fire is about passion, excitement, adult love, okay? And then we have Knight of Pentacles. So like the stable knight, the one who is ready to work on things, okay? But your challenge here is to work, is to actually take this knight. Your challenge is to choose this knight and to allow yourself to be in that Nine of Cups mode, to be in wish, like this is your wish fulfillment coming true, but you gotta choose it instead of just keep looking at it, thinking about it. It's time to allow yourself to receive the gifts of this love. You know you want to. Let yourself. Your strengths and weaknesses are being tested. What is your strength? Okay, let's find out what is the strength. We know the weakness. The weakness is choosing. The weakness is going towards your person and building this life with them. Is allowing yourself to be happy and to have your wish fulfillment. I want to point out too, notice how here in the Seven of Cups, so you're like, which choice do I have? What do I do? Is this the right guy for me? Or right girl? Nine of Cups energy, she's just like, she knows she's got love, right? And she's got all this love around her, and she's just happily enjoying it. Okay, so this is the challenge, is to just trust, right? She's trusting that the love is there. I only attract trustworthy people. I can transform fear and insecurity into security and trust. That's another one of my favorite statements. I can transform fear and insecurity into security and trust. Okay, here we go. What is your strength? What is your strength? What is your strength here for my collective? Please, Spirit, what is their strength? These two? Okay. Ooh. That's so funny. Okay, so I'm laughing because we have the Chariot, which is choosing a direction. So even you've got like choice as being both your weakness and your strength. Isn't that interesting? Well, here we did have that your strengths and weaknesses are being tested. And sometimes the same thing, like the thing that is our greatest challenge, can become our greatest strength. So here, notice how the weakness in choosing is, again, this guy looks like he's thinking too hard, right? He's trying to think the decision through. Here, as your strength, the Chariot, they just move forward, okay? They are moving forward. They don't go sideways. They don't go backwards. The Chariot moves forward. Okay, so your strength is moving forward with your person. So instead of staying put and just looking at the cups and thinking about them and trying to think about them, no, your strength is to get on the vehicle and go, okay? Go towards your person. Go towards this relationship. Go forwards, All right, get in the vehicle, get on the road towards love. That's your strength, is to go for it. Okay, and you also have the Fool, right? Who's also going for it, who's saying yes to the adventure. The Fool is not foolish. The Fool is actually the wisest one, because it's only a fool who doesn't go on the journey. All right, who doesn't say yes to the potential. Even though there's dangers, right? Even though they're like kind of walking that fine line on the cliff's edge. The Fool is invited on this adventure to go into it with arms wide open, with that beginner's mindset, that childlike beginner's mindset. And here we have Two of Pentacles. Again, choice. This is, again, choosing. A card of choices. A card of... I like how this version of the Two of Pentacles shows us the infinity sign, which to me is a reminder that no matter what we choose, okay, there will always be some down moments and some ups. And every time there's a down moment, there's momentum that leads to the up. And every time there's an up moment, guess what? That momentum of the up always leads to a down again. And then that momentum leads to an up. And so it's important to know that there will be these ups and downs, and that that's the way it's meant to be. Okay, and not to let the downs, not to get stuck in the down, and not to try to hold on to the up, but to allow the momentum to keep going. This is how your strengths and weaknesses keep getting tested, right? And yet we can learn to work with them both together and to turn our weaknesses into strengths. Just like your ability to choose has been a weakness, but can now be your strength. Wow, it's getting deep. This whole reading's been pretty deep. Okay, so what is your advice? What is your advice besides all the advice I've already offered here? And through the cards, of course. What just jumped out? Oh, you popped back in, did you? You popped back in. All right. What is the advice? What is the advice, please, Spirit, for my collective? And again, collective, please, a reminder again to like this video, share this video with someone that you know might resonate with. Make sure you've subscribed, hit that notification bell, all the YouTube-y things. And do please comment below, right? Comment how this has resonated with you, how this relates to you and your personal journey. It helps me tap into your energy in future readings even deeper, okay? And if you're not willing to share your whole story, send me an emoji, right? Or even just the words, I claim this, right? I'm ready to change my story. Whatever really jumps out at you, however you would like to comment. I would be honored to receive your comments. It helps me tune into you, helps others here as well feel a part of the community and learn how they can interpret these messages for them. And if you are looking for a personal private reading that's super specialized and unique to you, I do offer personals, okay? I have 30-minute readings, 60-minute readings. I have a really special yearly tarot forecast reading. And if you're really interested in breaking through some patterns and really transforming your life to the highest, I have a monthly tarot coaching special that's going on right now. You can become one of my Sound Wisdom Tarot regulars and get a monthly reading with me. Any theme of your choice, love, career. Each month you can choose a different theme. Love, career, messages from the other side, your life purpose, asking questions. You got it all, okay? All that is in the information below. So let's see. Oh, wow. Oh my goodness. Collective. This is amazing. So your advice is a repeating card, meaning this is extra important. 6 of Pentacles. It's really time that you let yourself have the equal give and take. And I'm positive that you have always been too much of the overgiver in the past, right? This is your sign that you need to also allow yourself to receive. You are worthy of receiving just as much as you give. Okay? Let yourself receive love now. This is your advice. Let yourself receive it. This person wants to nurture the relationship. They want to give to you. They are ready to come forwards towards you with passion. They want to play. They are abundant. They have everything they need, and they want to share it with you. Let them. Let them. That's your advice. It's been an honor to read for you. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you to you. You are the most important part of any tarot reading. So until next time, keep tuning into your inner wisdom, your inner path.